Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the LostCornflakes podcast. This is episode 23. We do have a sponsor for the episode, but there'll be more on that later.
So I got a dumb story for you guys.
Go on.
Right. So I went to Cyprus once. Right. I've never gone back. Okay. It was a dog shit holiday. Absolutely horrible. I'm sure Cyprus is a lovely place, but the place I went to, don't remember where it was. It was horrible. Okay. I always remember this though. At the time, I was still quite young. Right. I don't know. I can't remember how old I was, but I was below the age of 16. Okay. And then I I noticed because we were getting a taxi from the hotel. We were going somewhere, and I noticed somewhere, and I didn't realize what it was until I asked my dad, who was in the back of the taxi with me. My mum and my sister was also there, but me and him were at the back.
Yeah.
It was actually a strip club. Okay. Now, on the way
So
back,
you was getting a taxi to a strip club?
no, we're getting a taxi somewhere else. I just noticed it on the way out. So on the way back, I looked out for it to basically look for it, and I saw that I don't know if this is just the whole of Cyprus. I don't know what the rules are there. I don't know if the club was doing it legally. I don't know what, but the rules to enter was 16. I think I was like 15 at the time, so I couldn't go in. I was really pissed off.
16.
Right? I think it was about 16. If I remember the sign
I have
up.
to move to Cyprus. Fucking hell.
I mean, yeah, I was just mad. And I remember making a joke with my dad, and I don't like my dad at all for any of the viewers here, and I don't live with him. I don't speak to him anymore. He's a total twat. And the funny part is, right, that holiday there was a lot of he did a lot of sneaking about. He was doing lots of naughty shit, and I'm almost entirely convinced. I wouldn't be surprised at all. I think he went in to that strip club, and he was still married to my mum at the time as well, divorced now, but I think he went into the fucking strip club. But 16 to enter a strip club, that
Seems
very
pretty good to
interesting.
me.
I mean, isn't it 16 to go into a nightclub in Sicily, Luca?
To be honest
a
with
bar
you,
or
I
something?
don't think there's any age to enter anything in Sicily. I think if you
Everyone-
go there and you know, and they
You can
know
drink
you,
like
you
10.
can go in. Literally, if I'm 10 years old, let's say I'm 12 years old and down at the clubbing part, which is down near the beach, and I go into a bar that's got really loud music in, got loads of other people there, and I go to the bar bit and I say, "Yo, can I have a beer?" in Italian, of course, and he goes like, "Yeah, all right, pay the money, go on." Don't care
Yeah,
about
they only
age,
give
don't
a
need
shit about the
ID,
money.
they don't give a shit.
That's all they
literally
give a
don't
shit, money. That's mad.
It's good, but it's not good at the same time.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, you kind of get away with this stuff a lot more in foreign countries. Like, I was in Turkey, and you weren't allowed to ride a jet ski by yourself, independently of anybody
I've had the
else.
exact same issue in Turkey.
Any instructors or anything until the age of 18. And I think I was 17 at the time. I might have been 16. I can't really remember, but I remember basically explaining. He goes, "Oh, it's only a few years off. It's okay," and he let me go and go on the jet ski by myself. And then the funny thing is, as well, he let me take my sister out on the jet ski as well. So and you're only allowed to do that when you're definitely over the age of 18 because there's like insurance problems, whatever. But no, they're just like, "I know you do it as long as you don't crash, as long as you don't kill yourself,
Can you crash?
you're fine." Because there's like other boats and shit.
Oh, yeah, I get you.
I think a lot of rules we
No.
have here is better than other countries, but I think some rules are just way too like pointless and strict. You know?
I think that our country being more stricter with their rules, such as how old you got to be to do this, for example, driving and drinking and sex and all that. I think that just allows
They've got
us
higher
to
standards.
it allows us to be either better people and just have
Oh yeah, no,
a
I'm
better
not
child and
arguing
shit
that
like that.
like
But
at all. I think it's a lot
As well,
safer.
I disagree with it because in the end of the day, as you go through puberty as a young boy or girl, whatever, you're gonna start getting horny at like the age of 13. You're not allowed sex till you're 16.
You got horny at age of 13, huh? Wow. On a side note, right? So Lucas started getting horny at 13, right?
Yeah, but there's people that have had kids at 13, Ben.
No, yeah, I know,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like,
right.
That's
no,
when
no, I'm-
13's when I first like started. Oh, like she looks really good looking, and then like porn is good.
Recently, we've been getting some calls from some people that we know. We're not friends with, but we know them. And
you used to be friends with them.
yeah, you could say that. Well, we've been getting calls from them, me and Ben mainly,
Mm.
and they keep asking to give us feedback on the podcast. So the first time we got the call, we was like, "Fuck yeah, we wanna hear what you wanna say."
Yeah.
Just would be nice, obviously. Then they were like, "You need to talk about drugs more," and then it's like, "Oh no, here it comes."
So just FYI, they all do drugs. They all smoke weed. All I know is that they smoke weed. They probably do more. I don't know, but they all say they're not addicted. But they really are. Like they go to, oh yeah, I can stop when I want, but we don't want. So we're just gonna carry on doing it. But I bet you that if we said, all right, go without weed for a week, and I'll give you £100, he'd probably do it in his bedroom before he goes to bed. He or she, because there's many of them.
Don't get me wrong, a couple of them are alright. Like, not all people that do
Not all of
drugs
them,
are
yeah.
like this.
But it's like there's a main bunch.
There's a
In
handful.
this group.
There's a handful of them.
Yeah, there's a main bunch in this group that we all know of, not necessarily friends of, and I haven't been getting the calls. It's only been Aaron and Ben, but they I remember them saying to us that we're really boring, that we've got no lives, and then all they do is just spam call both of you, right? Because they're
Non-stop,
bored. They're
all day
bored.
and night, every day and night.
Because they're bored
Like-
and they've got no lives. So
Yeah.
So Ben, you got a call today, and
Yeah, so I was.
what did they say?
So it was the middle of the afternoon, and I was doing lots of work preparing for the stuff that's coming up, and watch out for the next episode because we've got some exciting stuff coming. And I get a call from a private number, and I don't know if this is just me or if this is you guys as well, but I never ever get a call from a private number that is legit or means anything. Like, it's always spam, it's always dickheads trolling. So I instantly knew that someone was going to be chatting shit to me. So I stopped everything I was doing, I answered it, and I immediately hear I'm not going to say the names, but I immediately hear
Call him John.
Oh, okay, call him John. Okay. I immediately hear John in the back on the phone. He then fucks off. So I'm thinking, where the fuck's he gone? And then this other dude comes onto the phone.
His name's also John.
His name's also John. He comes up to me on the phone and he goes, "Oh, who's this? Who's this?" And then I said, "Do you want me to tell you who you are?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, go on then." And I say his name. I said, "It's you, you little fat cunt." And he goes, "All right, fair enough." Like, he just wasn't expecting me to know who it was at all.
That sounds exactly like him. All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
I would have just said, why are you calling me on a private when I clearly know who you are?
I said to him next, I said to him, "Why are you calling me on a private number? I know all of you. I know who you are. You're not trying to pretend to be someone else. You're not trying to cover up who you are. And I've not got any of your numbers blocked. So what's the point in calling me on a private number?" And he just couldn't answer couldn't answer it. And it was, I said, yeah, but he just started basically chatting shit to me, saying that I'm not going to go all into it because some of it's private, but he was basically going in saying that I'm supposed to be doing this, or supposed to be looking like this, or I'm
What did he say about you and Will?
apparently my name's changed like 4 times, but it hasn't. And then so I was basically arguing with him, telling him to shut up. And because I think I was laughing my head off, right? And then out of nowhere, because he switches between subjects so quickly, it must be the week.
Probably is.
All of a sudden, he just goes, "Oh yeah, and apparently you and William are in a secret gay relationship."
I'd just like to point this out to the podcast.
It's not
I
true.
am not gay.
I don't think
He is-
I am.
I think all of us
super
here
straight. I am
are
super
safe
straight.
to say that we are straight.
We're all
Um,
straight here. None of us are in any relationships. No
So
one's
they were
no-
using, first of all, gay as a derogatory of, I don't know if that's the word,
They
derogatory
were trying
term.
to put him down.
Yeah.
Yeah, by calling him gay, which first is very wrong because you're judging someone over their sexuality, which you should know better, mate. But no, because you're high.
Fuck.
But it kind of like, oh, when you got nothing else to say, what am I going to say? Well, I know you're friends with him. You're too gay.
Yeah, he said. I said to him, I was
We're doing them a favour by not saying their
I
names.
was
Yeah, I know.
pissing myself laughing like really loudly, and I said to him, "Who said you that? Who said you that?" And he couldn't answer me. He kept like avoiding my questions. And I said, "Whoever the fuck's telling you that is spinning you around, bro."
It's
And
probably
then,
John that said it.
it
Like
probably,
the third John.
yeah, a third
Or
one.
fourth
Yeah.
John.
They're all
I
Johns.
One.
I
They're all
said
fucking
to him-
Johns.
I said to him, why do you think that then? And he goes, oh, it probably is true though. And I said, no, it's not. Why do you think that? And he goes, oh, because you and William are best friends, and you two have always been closer than anybody else. And
Where did they get this information from?
They
Apparently
make
it's
it
all
up.
bullshit.
They literally
No,
make everything up.
they said,
Ben, I've known you the longest,
he
but we
said
haven't been friends the
everything's
longest.
come from you, Aaron. And I just said, right,
Right.
okay. I said, because I know like you don't talk to any of them, or not.
I don't
properly.
fucking.
And
No.
and he said that it's because the reason he thinks it, and the reason he thinks it's true, is because me and William have got a closer relationship and friendship than anybody else in the group. And because
I'd say Will and Luke have got the best relationship because they're just like, oh no, you have it, you have it. You
Yeah,
take
you
it."
have
It's
it.
just
You
called
have
being
it.
nice. It's just called being nice.
No,
No, you have
fucking,
it.
fucking be firm. Look, you have it. All right, sweet, take it. Not no, you have it. You have it.
I mean, Will let me projectile vomit all over his room. Okay, so I see that
Shows-
I have to be
Yeah, but
nice.
Luca, you let me get a greasy chicken all over your chair.
No, I didn't
Do
let
that.
you. I got pissed and I wanted to kick you out. So, guys, today's sponsor is XS Power Drink. XS Power Drink supports your busy and active lifestyle with its blend of 4B vitamins that help combat tiredness and fatigue while supporting mental agility and alertness. You can keep one of these in your bag and enjoy it while you're working long hours or feeling fatigue. It only has 10 calories and 0 sugar, making it the most healthiest energy drink on the market today. So what are you waiting for? Just click in the link in the description down below and you can get yourself one of the healthiest drinks you can in 4 different flavors: pink grapefruit, orange, wildberry blast, and tropical. Don't hesitate, guys. Click in that link and get you some now.
All right. So for this segment, everyone's gonna say one nice thing about each other, and then following up with one thing you hate about them. All right.
Okay.
So
Who's going first? Who's taking the nice and heat first? All right, you lot do it for me. Go.
Luca, you're the nice thing I want to say about you is you're a really good friend, and when we have a serious conversation, you always tell the truth. Like, you always say it straight. The bit I hate about you is the bit when you're in, like, having a normal conversation, you never know what you're saying is true or not, and you're always complete fucking waffle, and you never know if you're telling the truth or not. So until you have a serious conversation, it's like it's a 50-50 chance on everything.
Well, you know what, Ben? I take both of those as compliments because I mean the second one. So thank you.
all right, very nice, Luke. I'd say that I reckon out of you three, if I could come to someone and I need help and I don't want any waffle and I don't want any shores for, like, when I tell someone something, you're probably the person to go to if I've got a problem with something. But then, and also, like, I feel like you're the same way with me, sort of how you can come to me, like, I remember last year and that on our walks and everything we spoke about and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so probably that. And the thing I probably don't like is what Ben said, where you just randomly make random chicken noises and you're just loud.
Thank
Will?
you.
It's 2, but I always find that Luca's very honest and he's very he likes to take in what you feel, and he can understand your emotions.
Well, that's what being an actor is, so.
I don't know. He's just no, I don't know. Loud.
Well, fair enough. And I'll go first. I think what I really like about you most, Ben, is that yeah, you are a really good friend, and say we're having a conversation about something that we're both deep in, because you watch the most random shit you can ever watch. You have so much knowledge on this particular a useless fucking subject. So then you go deeply in it, and then if it's something that I'm actually properly interested in, I learn more about it from you. So in a way, I can learn a lot from you. The thing that I hate about you the most is that you just waffle on for 10 fucking years, no matter what it is. Ben, I can ask you for some advice. Should I spend this money on this game, or should I just save it for when I go out with my family? So you would just basically go like, well, the way I see it is that 10 years later, so when I put that money in my pocket, I remember I walked down the road, so you would have answered it, but then not answered it, then diverted into another conversation. situation. So that's what I hate about you the
He gives
most.
both
but-
sides of the argument, and there's no middle where he
yeah,
picks a side.
yeah,
He just tells you both. He tells you the positives and the negatives, but he don't tell you what he
yeah.
thinks.
There's no quick answer. There's never a quick
Yeah.
answer.
It's like,
I am honestly working on that, by the way.
Ben, I've got 65 quid.
Yeah,
What do? Spend on G Fuel or save it?
save it.
Oh, there we go.
There we
A good
go.
answer. Thank you.
Improvement.
The thing I like most about Ben is that although he waffles, I feel like I could bring him. Say if I'm like going around a girl's house or something, I can bring him along to be like the guy that gasses me up, because I feel like he's like, oh yeah, he knows. And then Ben will like pull out some random information, like he knows about the world's biggest rock, and then he's like, I told him about it, and he's still going. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So he's your.
Ben,
he's
do you
your
get?
hype
Do you
man.
understand?
You feel like he
Yeah,
can
like
be
a hype man sort of thing. Ben, I feel like Ben could be a hype man, and
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Probably, and same as Luca, probably just a waffle. You just need to cut down on it. You are slowly, but you know.
So Ben, the thing I like most about you is that you can educate me.
Men educate.
Men educate, yeah. The thing I hate about you, Ben, is
The waffle.
it is the waffle.
It's an
I'm not gonna
all-round
lie.
thing. It's an all-round thing, Ben. It's just the waffle.
All right, fuck it. I want to hear it. I want to get mine out of the way. Go for it.
Aaron, my favorite thing about you is that when like we're out or we're doing something, we're together or we're on a call together, you can be extremely funny, but then it's not like you're being funny and a dickhead. You're being funny and a dickhead, but I know you're not serious, and then you can switch into a serious mode so quickly that I know exactly when to not believe you and then trust you. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So like
I appreciate that.
You're very like your moods or your types of personality in these
can adapt.
situations. Yeah, I know when to like turn on my mode, how to react to you. So if you're
Yeah, I
saying
appreciate
something,
that.
I know that if you're being a dickhead, you don't mean it. It's just for jokes, and I understand that. And then if
Yeah.
you're being serious, I know I'm taking you serious. I'm replying to you seriously. I'm not saying chicken 24/7.
Thank you.
The thing I hate about you is that near enough 90% of the time, every time I get a text from you saying, "Do you want to go out? I'm bored." So I'm like, well, I can't be asked to go out every single fucking day. So it's not a bad thing, but it's like,
Yeah, I get you. That's not that bad.
no. So I didn't.
At least it shows I'm being a good friend. Then shows that I want to hang out with you.
Yeah, but it's just like it's
Oh, there we
so
go.
much.
Yeah, I know.
The thing that I like about you the most, is that, when you get excited about something, or you get passionate about something, like you're like really excited or passionate about it, and like it's really like obvious that you're really excited and passionate about something. So if you like share a passion or you get to indulge in that passion, it's really like happy and like uplifting, because like you're like sharing that obvious passion with you.
Yeah.
And the bit I hate about you the most, is that sometimes in certain circumstances you can be a bit immature and childish with certain things.
Yeah, but that's why you don't take me seriously. That's
emotions
that's
and
the
stuff,
switch.
which can just, for me personally, can be really, really, really fucking irritating, because I'm quite a serious person. So that's not so much like a problem, but more of like a thing where we both kind of like, do you know what I mean?
Our personalities mix and clash.
Yeah, basically.
Fair enough.
The thing I like about you the most is that you're always down to do something. Like you're always like active. But then
Oh yeah.
the thing I hate about you the most is you're always active,
active.
and you always want me to come along.
But yeah, I just like going out and getting like just having fun in it. Like
Yeah.
I'm not an indoor person. I'd rather go out and fucking have fun, go out wherever, man. I thought I was gonna get some worship, Lucas. I fucking hate your ears. Don't like the way you look. You're fucking ugly. You stink. The thing I like most about Will is that he's just I feel like he's very genuine and he's quite caring. Very caring. Do you get me?
I get you.
It's good that you get
Yeah.
Okay, you get me. All right, sweet.
I just make sure everyone. I'm pretty sure. I just want to make sure everyone's on the same page as me. But at the same time, if you want to tell Will a story and like you're very excited about it, you're very passionate about it, you tell him it and you're all happy, and all of a sudden there's a pause for like a good 3 to 4 seconds, and you hear sure. And then you're like, bro, I just sat there for like five minutes explaining everything to you, and I get the one word back, and the word sure, which is fucking, it's just the worst, honestly. But it's the best at the same time. It's just like a classic Will line now.
It's not that I don't care. It's just
You just can't be bothered to talk.
it's also because I kind of forget what you start to say at the beginning.
It's
so
true.
just-
I actually believe that because Will be like telling me a story like back in year 11, and then his sister will go, "Will, dinner?" He goes, "Okay, I'll be there in a minute," and just he goes, what was I talking about? Not even a millisecond after he stopped
can't-
talking about it.
I
Sure,
can't.
no memory loss.
Yesterday, me and Aaron were having a conversation with Will. Do you remember Aaron? And literally, Will forgot it, and it wasn't even 5 seconds.
Yeah, it was a couple of seconds. We was playing a game which was very distracting.
Just on GTA.
Yeah, Ben's been playing GTA this whole time, and I just hear like
the ringtone and then
messages.
or
the phone come up.
That's right. What the fuck?
I keep trying to make it not happen, but it's not working. So the bit I like about Will the most is that he's a really chill, nice, genuine guy, and if you need like an honest, if you want to just chill the fuck out with somebody, you chill the fuck out with Will, and if you need like an honest, short but still in depth like opinion, you ask from Will. The bit I get annoyed with the most is how fucking terrible your memory is and how annoying it is in a conversation. But it's not because I get pissed off with it. It's because I get annoyed with the worry that if your memory is this bad now, how fucking bad is your memory going to be in fucking 40 years' time?
So, the thing I like about you the most is that we've been friends for so long, close friends for so long, that I basically feel like I can get you into anything that I like. Not in that way, you can't. But like, the computers, Hamilton, the lightsabers. I've been there because we're such close friends that we can like have a bonding session with that, and then got you into it.
The one thing you can't get me into is your deep and depressing music.
Oh no, that's one thing, and don't worry, I don't think I can get anyone into that. So guys, that's the end of the podcast episodes. Thanks so much for tuning in. Just to let you guys know that we're on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon, iTunes, and many other platforms that you can listen to podcasts on. Also, we have merch. You can click in the link in the description down below to get yourself some of that. Make sure you join our Discord so you can ask us questions and tell us all your funny stories that we can tell on the podcast. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter to catch up with anything that we're doing with the podcast. And make sure you get yourself XS as well, because it is one of the healthiest and tastiest drink you get on the planet Earth. So guys, thanks so much, and I'll see you next time. Sweet.